I'm from an organisation, beatmyaddictions.com. We've teamed up with Carbon Retreat to run weekend retreats where people come along and beat their addictions or overcome anxiety and stress, lose weight and beat sugar addiction. Before Carbon Retreat, I've been running workshops helping people overcome drink and drugs, but that's really expanded now into helping people overcome fear, anxiety, food. But I was introduced to Claire, who was running a boot camp at the time, and she invited me to her venue, and we talked about running my workshop there. And so that's what we've been doing for the last year. And then Claire's friend Andrea came and experienced the retreat. She said, I love it, and this is where we are now. This is how Carbon was created. We've had hundreds of people now through the weekend retreats, and it's doing really, really well. I've had one devastating thing happen to me, which really, changed the course of my life, really. I'd spent 20 years addicted to drink and drugs as a young boy growing up, but I knew I had to get out, and it took me on a journey of discovery, different recovery programs and stuff. But in the end, I had to really do it myself, and that's when I discovered the mind and how the mind and the body work, and that's how I achieved, ending my addictions. But then 4 years ago, I actually lost my twin brother to a drug overdose, and that really, sent me on a completely different path. And I realised at that time that I needed to share my story, my brother's story. So I wrote a book and released this book on Amazon. And with that, I wrote a recovery program, and then I started to teach it. And, since then, it's taken me all around the world. I spoke in America, in Europe. I've spoke at the European Parliament. I speak in our Parliament at Westminster. I campaign for better education around alcohol, drugs, food. I've even spoke in prisons, colleges, schools. But really, the work needs to be done on the ground. And Carbon Retreat is that safe place, that haven where people can come. And we can give people enough time to understand, learn, and then be able to make those life changes, which people are so desperate to do. And we give them the knowledge and the support, not just here, but when they leave as well. We all have addictions, some are good, some are bad. Predominantly the people that come here are, between 35 and 55. You have to make mistakes, before you realise what it is that's happening. When you get to 35, 40 and you realise your life isn't where it's meant to be, that's when you start to question a lot of things, like smoking or drinking or maybe recreational drugs, or you've put some weight on and you've tried every diet, but you just you can't fix it. So those are the kinds of people that we get here, but these are just normal people. These are parents, these are good people, but they're just people looking for an answer. And this is why people come to us, to find that solution. People are very reassured when they come here that they know they're going to get the right results. They know that they're going to get what they're looking for, and the support after. And Carbon is that place.